What's good, YouTube? Girl, we mower here. Big Booty Trudy, which is twin sister to Big Booty Judy. We are at 20 hours on this machine where we're actually at 19.2. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the break-in service change with the Kawasaki tune-up kit, air filter, fuel filter, and the motor oil and the oil filter, guys. So I'm gonna put the camera on my head. Y'all follow along with the process. This is how you do it. Hope this helps. All right, so the first thing that I like to do is grab a blower, and I'm just gonna blow off the entire machine, all through the engine cavity, all down here. Now make sure y'all are blowing this area out. This is your coolant fins. I don't know if these motors is EFI. I am new to that. I don't know if it's liquid cool. I don't think this one is, but you definitely want to keep that clean. And also there's the oil where you're going to be changing the oil and all that. You don't want dirt getting down there. Air filter, just making sure all the bolts are tightened up. Also, Scag has a lot of grease points, bunch of right there along the casters. You want to tighten this up, then back it off a little bit. Down there is grease points under there as well, but as you go through the video you will follow along and see all I do. Let me know in the comment section, do you do your own maintenance? I don't see the point taking it to the dealer when I can just do it myself and save time. But stay tuned. All right, now that we got it all blown off and gone through, here's your fuel filter. So just little crimps. Make sure you follow the arrow. You want it going from the tank to the engine. There's your oil filter. Now what I've noticed on these Skags, it looks like the hose goes down to about right here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. And that little nut, bolt, whatever you want to call it, take it, loosen it up, and it allows it to drain. So that is a plus on that. I do like that. Also, if you notice, the oil filter has this little thing. You can set something right here to catch it, or these holes will drop down. I'm gonna put my oil pan somewhere around here. Hopefully, I need to raise the deck up before I do all that. Guys, Scag can get a bag. When it comes to my grass area, I just have no complaints. On my area for grass, there's no complaints with the Scag. The velocity decks, mwah, I love it. Thank you, Scag. Whether you agree with how I do my content or not, I'm gonna let everybody know Scag can get a bag. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all stay tuned. What I'm gonna do, take the oil fill cap, just loosen it up so it ventilates, so I can let it. Got a 10 millimeter on that bolt. We're just gonna run like this until it stops. Now you do see the pan down there where that drain is. Doing it a little bit more. There it is. I think there it goes. She down there dripping. There she is. I like this, guys. This is Scag. Appreciate you as a. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When manufacturers come up with stuff to make it easier for guys that really do this stuff, that is nice. I don't know if I'm gonna need a bigger bowl, put it in the bowl. But I like it, man. Stay tuned. All right, what I did was tighten that up. I'm gonna let that drip a little bit, get all this stuff. Man, the day I get a shop is the day I'm gonna be fucking happy. I'm gonna dump it in my catcher, slowly do this without making a mess on my concrete. But I got a pressure washer so I can clean it when it needs be. Damn, it's starting to drizzle. We're gonna let that drain into there, slide back under there. Do this very, very easy. Slide that right there with the swivel. Do it slowly, open it up. And once the oil starts coming out again, there she is. Let her drain some more. And I'm gonna just let that sit there and do that right there. I'm about to get an umbrella and cover it up. Ella, 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 hey. Yeah. Wish it was that easy. But now she's covered up a little bit. We're gonna let her drizzle for shizzle and be like Drake. Now, what did I miss? All right, now that the drizzle has stopped, we will remove the umbrella for now. But here's the Kawasaki engine tune-up kits. Let me know what y'all use. I'm gonna document everything so there's no, hey, got a little cap so I can sit it like that. Filter. Ooh. Even got the spark plugs. Come on, give me the spark plugs. And we got the motor oil. Hello, motor. And instructions. Who fucking reads that? First, they come pre-gap, but you always want to double check. But I can't find my gapper tool, so I'm gonna let these to the side, and I'm gonna do the main essential. Most importantly, getting the brake oil out of the engine and putting regular oil, fresh oil. But here's instruction guides. You can follow if you want to. Make sure you're following instructions. If you don't do this or never have do this, but hey, I'll follow along in the video. But now, guys, we have. I'm gonna do this by hand now. I don't want to use anything impact or electrical when I'm tightening because I don't want to miss anything. Ooh. Oh my god. It's like trying to find a little spot. Oh, we are in there. Yes, we are. Don't judge me. I don't know why I got this damn thing. Hold on, guys. Let me make this shit easier. Oh, y'all, get your... There you go. I gotta believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Hey, guess what? I think about it every night and day. And when I'm done, I'll pin up on her face. But hand tighten things. Don't use impacts. You don't want to script nothing. You don't want to crack nothing. And don't need them bitching. Oh, you did this. Oh my God, Grant, you did this. You damn right I did this. Alright, so little snug bug, you. I'm gonna let it sit right there and drip. Now watch me drip. Now we gotta get the oil filter. Stay tuned. Alright, I got my oil filter wrench. My socket type one is, I don't know, I've been using it too much and it don't grip on here now. Now that I got it loosened, we're not gonna go all the way yet. See these holes? In theory, it should hit right here and run down in there. But y'all know my luck. Hold on. The quicker, bigger, upper bounty. But all right, guys. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be quicker than quicker. Take your oil and take this gasket and go ahead and lube her up. You know what I'm talking about? It is sideways, so you don't have to fill her up, primer that. So when I get this up out of here, it's gonna leak all over that damn towel. Grab this right here. And look, minimum spilling a little bit, but hey, I got plate cream, man. Ooh, hold on. It's gonna be on camera. Oh yes. They better put some respect on my name. Boy, I really do this, man. But minimum spillage. Clean that up with brake clean. Clean up that sensor connection thing right there, which is an oil sensor, I think. Set that right there. Like Chinky said, I like the way you do that right there. Swing the filter when you turn it. I like it right there. Now, everybody likes to over tighten oil filters. Hand tight and then like a quarter of a turn. She's snug bug, but all the oil is out. Now I'm gonna take this out. Another, keep the bounty picker uppers right hard. Go ahead and take this out. Clean it up. Now I will get my oil filters. I will clean that out, but I got this flexible one. I'll show you here in a minute, but I'm gonna clean all that because I don't want to contaminate the engine. Guys, I really used to do this, man. That's why I'm so adamant about holding brands and people accountable, man. Like I did this for a living. I turned wrenches. ASC, master certified. If I can work on that car, I believe I can handle a mower. Y'all stay tuned. All right, now most dealers will do like a pin marker right there, date and all that, but I'm the owner. Here's the owner's manual, twin sister Judy. Now I will put a receipt in here for all this, and I will document it. There is always, most of the time, like an empty page on these books, and that's where I will write the date, what I did, the hours on the mower, blase blase, and keep up with my stuff for my end. But it tells you right here, maintenance, check all hardware, when the hours, we're at the 20 hours, but it says break-in 10, but oh well, we ain't worried about it. But if you go through your owner's manual, it will tell you everything you need to know. Also, it does have a Kawasaki book, which is the engines. And also, here's what they always print out. Recommended service schedule, please. 20 hours engine break-in service, which I'm doing now. 50 hours full engine frame service. 100-hour hydro service break-in. Every 50 hours for engine service. Every 500 hours for the hydros ever after. I love the 50 hours because in our area it's hot and we are in dusty conditions. So I definitely change the oil every 50 hours. So that's the SCR way. Even though I'm not using them no more, they do good, man. Except for certain stuff, and that's why we no longer work together. So, but that's neither here or there. But here's a Kawasaki engine, so always go to the table of contents to help you find stuff. You got to go through all the general information. But let's look here. Oil, periodic maintenance, and oil check, oil change, 25. So you flip the 25 page. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. After you're all this, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know, the oil level check, how much. Now this is very important, and that's why I like to run a higher oil weight, because it has a higher temperature, ambient temperature. And in the south, bro, we're cutting in 100 degrees. So right here it tells you the oil change, the torque, the oil level. Now here it is. Now if you remove the full oil filter, it'd be 1.9 liters, which is 2 US quarts, and that's what the kit comes with. Fill it up, and then you check it, run it, let the dipstick, the oil filter fill up, and it will fill up. And then you check it, let it sit for a minute, and there's your oil level. So let's go ahead and do that, dude. All right, brake clean. I'm just gonna clean it out so there ain't no dirt in it. Never know. I want my engine clean, clean, clean. Now I know that's what an oil filter is, but air compressor just. Oh yeah. Also, no baby oil. We ain't go no diddy parties. All right, so you remember, guys, it said 2 quarts. So here's 1 quart, Kawasaki, 4 engine, 20W50. Remember what I said in the owner's manual earlier? Running the higher ambient temperature, thicker weight is great. Now in the wintertime, I do suggest changing your motor oil to a thinner weight, because if not, you'll have a. Y'all know what time it is, right? Ooh, she popping. Making that mac and cheese. Guys, so let me know in the comment section, man, what do y'all love about lawn care? I'm sitting here showing y'all how it's done in the driveway of my parking lot, in my house. And if you are OG of the channel, then you remember this is what I started doing. This is how I always done it myself. No hate to nobody, but I learned, you want it done, do it yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. Y'all stay tuned for it. On to the next. All right, we're gonna set that right here. Need those pliers. Might be a little aggravating at first, but when I reinstall it, I'm gonna make sure that I make sure the clamps are facing the easier way. As you can see, I already got that one up. So I'm gonna do one at a time. That way, now you may have to twist this a little bit just to break the seal, just like that. Boom. Now, remember that, guys. Oh, where the hell did the fuel pump go? Life of a mechanic. Come on, like, it fit perfect right there. All right, so I'm gonna put that a little higher so it doesn't just pour out. And I probably should have did it the other way, but oh well. This is my way. It's getting done. All right, so we're gonna slide that on. drop it like it's hot. Now we got this out. Make life a little easier. Slide that down. But it's gonna be like that, so I'm gonna want that like that. Remember, twist just to break the seal. Throw that right there. Make sure you go back the way you had it. It's gonna get a little messy, but hey, you know the thing about life, you can always clean it up. I don't know why I didn't just do it like that. Dumbass Steven. All right. Sometimes you just gotta fuck it up a little bit. Oh, tighten that up. Make sure we put that back where we can get it easier. Probably should have used the pliers for a little bit wider grip, but hey, I'm already committed. Boom, yeah. All right, fill filter is changed. Now let me clean all this up, and then I'm gonna change and check, or not change, check the oil level. Probably should have used my first method when I did the oil and got the bigger brownie picker upper. Like I said, I'll clean everything off, chlorinated. Just get most of it, and then I will spray cleaner, air. But y'all get the drift, guys. You can do this at home. You don't have to pay a dealership hundreds of dollars to do something like this. I mean, yeah, I make great money, but I'm not doing it. I'd rather sit right here, do it right here, show you how to do it, show you the real live. Look at that beautiful thing. Well, let's take a break from that. Talk about the trailer, because everybody asked me about the 8.5 versus the 7. Now, let me tell you the most important part of the trailer part. 8.5, you see that wheel well? How the wheels is right there. I need to change this tire. But on a 7.5, you're gonna have a fender. Or not a 7.5, on a 7, you're gonna have a fender. And you're taking up the same amount of room with your 7 as you would with an 8. So why not go ahead and get the 8 and have the more room inside? Like I said, 8.5, I mean, it is a big booty. So you gotta watch where you're driving at, but swing wide. All right, now that's done. Most of that should be dripping. So set that right there. Go ahead and clean that up. Now, I want you to read it with me. For correct oil level, do not turn cap on threads. So I turn backwards until it drops down on it, like that. And I don't turn, I don't tighten or nothing. Look, now you will notice we're over full, but when we crank it up, it's gonna be right there in that. It's gonna be right where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, take this off, slide that out. Now look, I cleaned this, what's today, Sunday? I did cut Friday. But now this is an inner one. Now this one, so many people talk, I mean, but you don't have to change it as much, but it is an hour mark, whatever that is on your, oh, they do come with it. Shit, I stand corrected, pimp. Chunk that. If it come with it, I'm gonna use it. That's just how I am. Twist that on. Just remember how you had it on. Just like that right there. Going down. Little dust clap. Deer camera coming off. Let me know in the comment section, do you hunt? Also, man, hit the follow button. Like, man, we really pushing this content out. I'm trying something different on the long form, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Now, I'm gonna turn it on. Should prime. Just gonna, I think this thing has an electric fuel pump, if I'm not mistaken, guys. And all we're gonna do is just let it run for a few minutes. Let the oil cycle through. And it's gonna fill up this oil filter. Take a spit, just sputter a little bit, trying to pick up the remaining fuel. After I let it run for a few, I'm gonna cut it off like I just did, and I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna verify everything's tight, no leaks. I'm gonna remove this, because if there's any leaks, there will be fresh oil on the concrete. And I'm gonna clean up as I go. So, air filter, oil filter, and the fuel filter has been changed. So after we verify no leaks, hopefully this shows up good in the camera, but also that's why I like to blow off my equipment, because clean this cap off, because it's really dusty down here, guys. And when I open this cap, I want to try to minimize any contamination. See it in there? Look at your owner's manual, see where it's supposed to be. You see the SER way, they had a paper. Salute to them for that. 100 hours, and then it's 500 hours after that. So I will do a YouTube video on the hydros. That's how we're gonna do it, man. We rocking. Scag can get a bag. Let me know in the comment section, what mower do you use? I'm new to the EFI. I'm a carburetor guy, but when I used this mower, man, the first time I demoed it, not this one, it was a Big Booty Judy in there, same mower. This is her twin sister, Judy, or Chudy. At EFI, man, it just cut Bahia great. Look at my grass versus everybody else. Now this area, I'm about to get concreted, so I ain't worried about that. But that, when I'm done with that, I'm gonna cut that, flip edge that. Just say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Guys, I'm just full of life. I love it. So make sure you hit that follow button, like the content, man. We are cranking up, man. But now, since me sitting here rambling, and they always wonder, how you do so many yards and do content, bro? Because it's easy to me when it comes to content and cutting grass. But remember, guys, don't thread it on, thread it backwards so it drops onto it evenly. Now we're gonna check it. You remember what I said earlier? It's gonna be perfect, or it's gonna be right in the middle. So if you want to sit here and do other things to it, which I am, I'm gonna grease everything, I'm gonna change my blade, but that'll be a different video. I just wanted to do the initial 20-hour break-in service and document everything, man. So I hope that's helpful. Let me go ahead and take this off. And if everybody's ever wondering, now the one that come with the camera didn't rotate like I wanted it. I want landscape, I want vertical, but this one's cool. That's what's on my head. But make sure you hit the follow button in the comment section. Comment which more video you want to see. Some people say I should do videos on my boat, videos on my trailers, so I'm gonna knock them out as they come. Check out the previous video. I think it was a great video. It was me running the lawn route, a few yards on that route. So hit the follow button, follow me on all platforms. It's Grow It, We Mow It. Without further ado, there's only one way to end my videos, man. Remember, all you gotta do is grow it, we'll mow it.